This video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and while supplies last, if you mention Saffron Olive in your order notes, we'll hook you up with a free Saffron Olive sticker with any Card Kingdom order.
Hey everybody, it is me, yours truly, your host, Crim. I'd like to welcome you all to another wonderful episode of Fish 5-0. Thank you so much for stopping by. This week we're playing Temur, which is blue, red, and green. We're going to go very much so, well, you can call it mid-range if you want, but realistically, it's all about, I can kind of play the mid game, but it's really just about jamming your one-drop mana dorks, like Arboreal Grazer, Gilded Goose, and then dropping any of your wonderful 3-drop planeswalkers in between Domri, Royal Scions, and Oko. Obviously, Oko being the best one you can get. We still have some creatures in here, like Spellbreaker, and some new cards, like as you can see in Questing Beast, so that we can still be kind of aggressive. And we have things attacking from multiple different angles. So the sideboard, though, is currently just consisting of like 2 Ether Gusts, 2 Disdainful Strokes, 2 Fries, 2 Lava Coils, 2 Flame Sweeps, 2 Michael Ceratops, and 3 Veil of Summers to just try to see if we can fight something like Simic Flash or anything like that, or any kind of control heavy deck, or maybe a removal heavy deck. But yeah, we're pretty much going to play a ton of Planeswalkers. It's almost Temur Super Friends, as, we can play Sarkhan to swing through and kill him. I thought about adding Fae of the Wishes. I was playing Brazen Borrower, but I just realized it did not fit in this style of deck, not with a ton of Planeswalkers. Maybe if I come back and revisit this archetype, but with a bunch more creatures, we can definitely look at it then. But as I had mentioned, the deck almost plays like a full-on Super Friends deck. It revolves around all of its 3-drop spells. Like you have the Royal Scions, which is draw a card, then discard a card. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. So that means cards like even your Arboreal Grazer and your Goose, the Goose can actually attack. So opponents just think that they're 0-powered creatures, don't care about it for some time, and then surprise, you hit them with this. And also, more importantly, it's just a way to loot and get through your deck. And then, of course, we have Oko, Thief of Crowns. I don't think he needs an introduction. +2, create a food token. +1, target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a 3/3 green elk. And then -5, exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. So just takes over games, can turn your Arboreal Grazer into a 3/3, can turn all the treasure tokens you make into something more powerful and spawn an army. And then just, we have Questing Beast because it's just a solid creature. Yes, it's legendary. So, the fact that we have 4 can be a little scary. Maybe this can be cut down to 3, but we'll see. And I just like it. It's a solid 4/4. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that will be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Which I forget about that part all the time. And whenever Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target player that player controls, or target planeswalker that player controls. So you don't even have to hit the planeswalkers directly. You can just hit them, and it still deals damage to the planeswalkers. I still feel like I find out it does something new every time I read this card. And then lastly, well, if we're loaded up with a bunch of planeswalkers, obviously Sarkhan can also be an alternate way to kill the opponent, as we can +1, turn all of our planeswalkers into 4/4 red dragon creatures and gain flying. But just be careful, as they do die to damage-based things, so just say they go double shock or something like that. So just be mindful of that. And it also can just create a 4/4 dragon, and its passive is for each dragon you control deals 1 damage to, whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. So you make enough dragons, you can actually kind of just ward off a horde of zombies, maybe from Field of the Dead, who knows. So yeah, we'll hold them up any longer. Let's see how the deck performs in the league. Rodolfo Nunez. Good luck. I probably butchered your name, but it's fine. I'm sorry. Okay. I am excited to see if we can get this deck rolling. I am going to pretty much be playing it's pretty much drop all the 3-mana planeswalkers while having a few creatures to provide a little bit of aggression, like Spellbreaker, Questing Beast. I mean, ideally we want to have our little mana ramp like this, but there's no turn 3 play. There are even less turn 3 plays here. So I guess I'll just put the island back in the deck because we do play Fabled Passage. Perfect. Alright, so now I can go ahead and play Arboreal Grazer. Drop the Temple, put that down tapped. I mean, I might just keep this so I can go ahead and do Hydroid Krasis for 3, which will still only draw me 1 card, but better than nothing. This is, of course, assuming that anything we play resolves. All right, does this resolve? Nice. Well, at least now we know that most of our other creatures will resolve. Ideally, I was oh crud, we could have attacked with this, gotten in for one, but you know what? Whatever. Forgot that it has Domri has that anthem effect. Won't forget that this time. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and add a green source. Get in there for 6. They'd be at 14 right now, by the way. Huh. I mean, Questing Beast is pretty good when it comes down early. It wasn't a turn like this. This is a pretty good turn, I would say. I mean, it's faster than any other ramp. Or my opponent didn't ramp super hard yet, so we are able to just go slightly faster. Yeah, let's go ahead and add a green. I should have done the second main, but whatever. So that's 2/4 auto. Cool. So this draws me 2 cards. If they decide to like quench us or something like that, then whatever, that's fine. We should be careful though, because they are getting close to time wipe mana. So maybe I didn't actually need to do this. And they can punish us for playing time or any of their sweepers, but hopefully we draw into something better. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. At least we have a Spellbreaker. So we are presenting lethal next turn. And whoa. I guess they wanted to keep their land count high for Fabled Passage. Sure thing. Oof. Alright, well, at least we know whatever it is, it's probably Field of the Dead. At the timing of this filming, they did announce a BNR thing. They moved the date up. Maybe Field of the Dead won't be here to finish out its life in Standard, but we'll find out. Alright, so what has the opponent got for us here? If they remove Domri, they're still dead. Because, oh no, because we have Spellbreaker. So that's totally fine. They'd be at 8, and I wouldn't actually even have to use Spellbreaker, hypothetically, if I didn't miss that first part. Oh, nice. Okay, cool beans. Alright, then. And that should be good enough. Boom! Domri's Ambush. Quite the Domri loaded start there. It's a lot of things Domri. Feels good. Alright, so we know they play Crisis. Protection from blue. That's pretty cool. We might need Disdainful Stroke for, like, board wipes and things like that. Do I need to deal with, like, Teferi? Can we just hit Teferi? Need stuff to clear off for zombies. Alright. I mean, this also hits a Planeswalker, so Domri's Ambush doesn't need to go entirely out of the deck. I want to be loaded on turn 3s and just leave in all the 1-drops. Nissa might be able to take over the game. I feel like Nissa's pretty good. It's only a singleton. Oko, maybe we can go down on an from 4 to 3 Okos. Although we do want to be loaded to the brim with 3-drops. And we have Domri's Ambush. We won't need Fry. Flame Sweep is a maybe. Let's see. What options do I have? Royal Scion helps us loot through our deck. Let's go down a Shifting Ceratops. We'll see if we need it. I'm not even sure if we need it. It's nice to obviously swing right past the Crisis, but there's a strong chance that if they do have a bunch of zombies, granted that we would use Flame Sweep for that, but I don't know. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it. Hopefully we can just kill the opponent before then. As long as we have like one of our 1-drops into a 3-drop, like any of our 3-drops will be pretty good, even if it's Oko, especially if it's like a Boreal Grazer into Oko, because then Oko just turns the Grazer into a 3/3, then we start smorking away with that, and then just start making food tokens and kind of create another army of 3/3s, kind of like what Nissa does, but a few turns earlier and a little bit slower. This might be a little greedy. I don't know if I can, but I have 2 of my 3-drop Planeswalkers. We need to start hitting the ground early, though. Oh, boy. I'm going to mulligan this. All right, this is a lot better. Significantly better. I'll move that to the bottom. I'll go ahead and start with the forest so a Boreal Grazer can drop. Oh, depends. What's the opponent going to do? We're kind of like just a Gruul deck that also randomly has a Planeswalker package. That's what most of the blue is for. I was playing Brazen Borrower as a way to kind of just tempo our opponents out and just keep bouncing opponents' stuff back. But then I realized we don't have much to deal with it on its way back down. So it wasn't really worth it by much. We might get a win here. Might get a win. Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. I think we got the win. All right, nice. GG's. Good luck, Eggy. I'll take the play. Oh. Okay, we're on the play. We don't have a mana ramper. So I'm going to just go ahead and move Fabled Passage to the bottom. I'll keep all these cards, the 2 3-mana planeswalkers. The opening hand was great. We just needed more than 1 red land. So I guess we could go make a food token, then go ahead and turn that into a 3-3, which then becomes a 5-3 with first strike trample. Not the end of the world there. Let's see what the opponent's playing. I might hide my red, let them think we're on Simic for the... I actually could have shocked to see if they would think we're on a Simic Flash. Alright, Once Upon a Time. I think they might be on Golgari Adventures. Or it could just be Golgari aggro with Knights, Questing Beasts, things like that. Okay. Scryland for the opponent. So, opponent goes into Temple of Malady. Tip's hat. Milady. Oh, yep, I was right. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and create a food token. They might go wide pretty soon. Like, I don't want to turn Edgewall Innkeeper into a 3-3 yet. Although they will get their value, which is a concern. Although turning it into 3-3, it's not like Oko dies. Oko would go to 2. Oh, no. Turn that. I could turn Lovestruck Beast into a 3-3. That seems fine.
Quite the nibble.
It's a lot. I think I'm going to have to shock Krasis for 2. Turn Krasis into a 3-3. Hold on. Or I could turn Lovestruck Beast into the 3-3. But then Lovestruck Beast will just swing in. And I'm going to just turn Hydroid Krasis into a 5-5. So now I can threaten to trade this. I mean, of course, if they remove it, we lose Oko. But, well, I mean, like, I got to do that, right? I don't know if I have another choice. I can try to go and turn the food token into a 3-3, leaving Hydroid Krasis as a 2-2. Threaten to double block the Lovestruck Beast. That might have been better. Exactly. So let's go and get a forest here. Well, that was good. So now we get to play 2 things next turn, which I am A-okay with. So how many Assassin's Trophies do they have? I think they play like 4, right? Or some amount. Legion's End on the Hydroid Krasis. That's pretty good. I think they could have just ripped my Legion's End. They could have just Legion's Ended the Krasis, attacked into Oko.
The brambles of truth twirl and curl, choking out lies. Gaze into my eyes and put on your true shape.
Alright, time to protect myself from the opponent and their board. And then next turn, I'll just play Sarkhan, make a dragon. Alright, Rankle. Rankle is a problem. See, Rankle is a major problem, actually. Because now it's going to make me probably discard or something like that. Alright, let's double block. Let's double block here. Force them into a situation to either... They'll probably make us sack a creature. Or not, that's fine. They could also try to burn us. That's also cool. Each player discards a card. Each player sacrifices a creature. I'll discard Royal Scions. I hope they sacrifice Edgewall Innkeeper. Sweet.
You will feel the lick of my flames. Your end has arrived.
And then let's just turn Rankle into a 3-3.
I invite you to change.
I'm going to hold on to this land. Maybe that's not right because they play another Rankle to... But if they play another Rankle, that's totally chill because we could just go ahead and block it. Oh boy. That's awkward. Well, it depends how they're attacking here, right? I mean, so they're both going into Oko. Interesting.
Come on.
So we block Rankle. Sure. I think they might have overlooked the fact that, or maybe they thought they like because we could block it, that does change things a little bit. But I don't think it changes it by much. Alright, so now we play Nissa. And let's turn this mountain. I don't think we need the forest right now.
Behold, nature's true power.
That's Vigilance, that's Death Touch. I turned that into a 3-3. I can block it. I can leave that as is. Yeah, sure. I'll just turn Questing Beast into a 3/3.
I summon you.
I'm only going to attack with Sarkhan and Oko. This should now allow me to at least be able to like block the Questing Beast with my 4/4 dragon, and then send the 3/3 in front of the Foulmire Knight. Actually, I might not even do that. I may just let Foulmire Knight just run wild. All right, nice. I think opponent forgot about the passive there from Sarkhan. Let's see, do we have lethal? Yeah, we have lethal either way. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have lethal either way because we attack in the air. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna need a few Ether Gusts. Probably could use a few Veil of Summers, only because I assume they're gonna try to remove a ton of our stuff. Flame Sweep we might need. Domri's Ambush is gonna be pretty clutch here. I mean, like, the Adventuring Innkeeper or whatever is kind of a concern for me, so that's why. Royal Scions feels like it's going to be constantly under pressure here. My own Questing Beast will be pretty sweet, but kind of gets... Actually, no, I may as well just leave all of this. I'll take out one Questing Beast. I'm not really sure. Veil of Summer, I think I'd only want a singleton copy, though. If that. I mean, what do we have here? So Royal Scions doesn't really block anything. Rankle comes out. I mean, Oko's staying. Oko's definitely staying. Let's see. Nissa's pretty good. I could bring in some... Actually, you know what? I may as well just take out Ether Veil or whatever, Veil of Summer, and Royal Scions entirely. Don't know if I want the Flame Sweep anymore. I might just bring in Counter Magic, because everything that we care about from them is about like 4+ mana, right? Rankle, Questing Beast. Actually, let's leave that in. Oh boy, gotta take out one card, huh? Let's take out a Grazer. I'm not exactly sure if I needed to do that. Like, the sideboarding needs to be a little bit worked on, but it feels like everything in the deck is a key piece, and it feels weird taking parts out. Maybe the main deck's just too good. Why even have a sideboard? Why even have a sideboard, you know? Deck's too much action. Oh, boy. Well, this is not a great start. We have to draw a land. I could try to get greedy. I will not. Well, yeah, no. I'm going to ship the Domri's Ambush. No need for that right now. I want all 3 of my lands. Maybe we just draw the Gilded Goose. If we draw a Gilded Goose or like an Arboreal Grazer, that'd be pretty clutch right now. Okay. Come on, a Boreal Grazer would probably be the best draw we could have. Nope. Alright, so we're going to go Temple. Okay, that's a lot of Okos and not a lot of shirts. Alright, so I guess we're going to just have to wait till turn 3. Play things on a normal curve. It's kind of weird. Alright, well, that card needs to go. But I can't let them have that value. That card is just too good, especially when I'm on the draw. I think I have to kill that. Like, I have to kill that. That's just doing... It's going to do too much work for them. Alright, so they have Fabled Passage into, I assume, one of their basics. Sure, whichever one. But what is their 2-drop that they're going to play? Or do they go double 1-drop? As long as it's not like Edgewall Innkeeper ×2, I guess we're okay. Assassin's Trophy. Are they going to blow up my lands? Is that currently the game plan? Alright, I'm on board. I can get behind this. Alright, the Assassin's Trophy early to send a message. I like it. I'm a fan. I see opponents playing Magic. Like, they're a Magic player after my own heart. Assassin's Trophy early, taste it. How do you feel? Uh-oh. Do they have another one? Man, I wanted that. Edgewall Innkeeper. Can I let them keep that? I guess. Sure.
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense. Let's broaden.
I'm gonna leave up a blocker here, because I do respect, like, Questing Beast and things like that. Oh no, not another one.
I grace you.
You know, I used to have Magic cards, and then all of them got blown up. It's weird. Oh boy. Let's just go and play Fabled Passage. I want to hashtag deck thin a little bit. I want to put a 1/1 counter on this. I'm going to attack. See how the opponent feels about it. Alright, they don't feel too bad about that decision. I think I'm going to get rid of Edgewall Innkeeper again. Now I have something that kind of blocks. And I don't want them to draw more cards. It's the last thing I need. Because Rankle, alright, that's a problem. Make us both discard. And sack a creature? I mean, we win this race, right? Whoa. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's attack them. Do this for 4. We go a Hydroid Crisis for 4, so at least it can block Rankle quite profitably. So now they've got a... Whoa, is that a Questing Beast too? Alright, well, I guess Questing Beast is going to hit me in the face. Rankle, however, needs to die. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll trade with Questing Beast. Oh, that's beautiful. That's exactly what I want. Alright, let's take a look here. So, I swing in, I play this, they block, play Sarkhan. I don't think I need... I'm not going to swing in with Spellbreaker. There's no need for me to play that. I'll just attack with my 2 creatures here. Alright, cool. So they trade with the food. So Rankle eats food. Or Elk. I'm going to make a dragon, play a Boreal, graze it, and then pass back to the opponent. As Grazer can block a flyer. The dragon is, well, 4 damage. Alright, opponent plays Questing Beast. And Duress. Well, Duress is going to miss. They know I have a Spellbreaker in hand, so it's not looking great for them. I'll block. Sure, here you go. And then that's GG's. Animate, do the thing. Hidden with the Grazer, of course. GG's opponent. Okay, so we're currently on a 2-0 win streak. Or 2-0 win streak. First match, the opponent could only handle one match. Deck was too spicy. Second match, opponent put up a fight, but you know we were able to get there with all of our hasters. Questing Beast is a thing. Ooh, let me think about this here. So if I go Questing Goose, although Questing Goose is an amazing card, they should make that a thing. We go Gilded Goose. I'm still okay with just playing Grazer, actually. We'll just a Boreal Grazer. Enters tapped. Like, I could have gone Goose, right? Then played all the stuff we were already going to do. I'm actually going to play the Gilded Goose now. Pass to the opponent. Okay, well, I accidentally attacked in with a Boreal Grazer. That's fine. That's fine. Or was it really an accident, though? Or did I mean to do that? We'll never know. The world may never know. Okay, that's a problem. Add mana, sack food. Sure. We have Sarkhan. Now we're making sure we don't accidentally attack here. Next turn, we can go ahead. I mean, they're probably going to blow up Sarkhan, right? They might have something for that. Like, Murderous Rider deals with it. But at least we get to play Domri and then fight the dragon token into Kethis. Because Kethis does need to kind of die. And maybe that's just because I'm used to seeing him dominate last standard towards the end there. But usually a Kethis staying around is bad times. Alright, there you go. You know what the best part about all this is? Opponent might think we're actually just... Creature I control. Target creature I don't control. They might think that we're Grawl. You know what? Get in there. Is the 1 damage that much of a difference? 7. So if I do 7, it puts them down to 9. Next turn they die? Yeah. Just get in there. Like, we threaten lethal this upcoming turn. I mean, they don't know that, but we do have a Spellbreaker. So Spellbreaker will go in and Smork. And that'll be 4 damage. So they need to play Murderous Rider as a blocker. Or kill something. And all of that works. Sure thing. Alright. We've been had. We've been duped. I'm going to hide the red. Or the blue, I mean.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
See if I go haste. What does that do for me? Haste sends me upstairs. So this is 6. Puts them down to 3. And that means there's a few in the air. Sure. Just send everybody in. Like, the Goose is attacking. The Grazer's attacking. And now... Charming Prince. So Charming Prince is probably going to have to either A, gain life, or... There you go. There you go. I'm excited to see Charming Prince get play, though. So what is the opponent holding on to? Find Broker. Well, that's a pickle. And that's a land. So, neither of those are what we want. I can kill off Domri. That doesn't seem smart. Kill off Domri, fight Charming Prince. That doesn't do anything.
The only authority that I recognize.
I guess let's just get in there for 1 and sit back and wait. Because then this upcoming turn, I can throw a Boreal Grazer in front of Finebroker. And I'm holding on to all my blue sources so the opponent does not know that we're actually on Temur. At least until I need to reveal that I'm on blue. Get there in the air. They don't have much for legendary stuff in the yard yet. Kethis, yep. We knew about that one. You may as well, like, okay. Do I care enough to play Finebroker? Like, should I just kill Finebroker? Oh yeah, I'll block Finebroker with Grazer. Leave it so that Domri can actually fight it. Oh, nice. That should be lethal, right? Because we're gonna have Domri force a fight. Control target creature I don't control. Between Kethis. I mean, they may remove it, but whatever, right? Yep. I mean, they have to block. But once they block, they kill off Kethis. What do we do then? Because they are now getting to a point of almost stabilizing. I lose Domri anyways. This at least gets 1 more 3/4 off the board. This is kind of a tough one. If I attack, it doesn't change anything. I lose Domri anyways. At least get to hold this back until... I also messed up because I should have fought, actually. No, but they would have killed it either way because I would have lost more if I had done it this way. Because even though there's Spellbreaker with Hexproof, Trophy just picks off my Questing Beast and then I'd only have a 1/2. Which this is like the same result. Sure. Let's just get in there for 1. Like, of course, they'd be without a Kethis, which is pretty major. Sure, I'll block. So what happens now? I don't think I could have done that any differently. So yeah, if I would have fought said creature, gone to attacks, does that change anything? Questing Beast is pretty good. If it resolves, or I mean, if we get to actually go to combat. Come on, not another removal spell. Oh, they have so many removal spells. Alright, so we lose Domri. We lose Domri. But to what? Okay, so we have to find something now that kills them right now. It's interesting. It's aggressive.
We will rise again.
They must have another creature or removal spell or something like that. Yep. Perfect. And now we can reveal that we're on blue. Is the goose gonna get there? Yeah, the goose got there. Yes. The goose, baby, the goose. Oh, man. That's so ridiculous that we got there with the goose. And I assume they're playing many more wonderful things that are going to require me to be able... Domri's Ambush is kind of scary. Or actually, it deals the damage, so I guess it doesn't have to... Better than just, like, minusing our own Domri. The goose does work, though. The goose does some serious work. It, like, did the goose not just MVP its way there that whole match towards the end? Chipping away? Well, now I have to take out 6 cards. This is always the hardest part. What do I want to sideboard out? The answer is, like, usually nothing. Maybe I don't need that many Ether Gusts. I'd rather have Domri's Ambush, which actually kills something. Veil of Summer should be able to protect us from some stuff, but... I mean, they seem to have shown that they have, like, a lot of removal, right? Assassin's Trophies, Riders, all that other stuff. Let's go down a Questing Beast and 1 Arboreal Grazer. Only go down 1 Arboreal Grazer. The goose got there. Royal Scions off the top to get the goose home. Thank you, Goosey. The goose was loose. Oh, man. And now they think that, like, they do know that we're on blue. I try to hide it for as long as I could. But what kind of hand is this? This is essentially a 1-lander because this is going to put... Arboreal Grazer is going to put the Fabled Passage into play tapped. I'm a mulligan. Oh, boy. Well, literally the same hand, except worse. Alright. Yeah, sure. Yep. 3 colors. 3 colors, why? At least let me draw a land here. If I draw a land, that's pretty good for us. I grab a green source. Alright, cool. Enters tapped. Pay 2 life. Get the goose. The goose is back after last game. Honk, honk, honk. And then, yeah. We'll now be able to play Domri. Oh boy. Kind of want to actually see what I can find. Yeah, you know what? Let's play Domri.
I look forward to seeing you. We won't answer to other guilds.
So now we can actually use the goose to kind of protect. We have Veil of Summer to protect our planeswalkers from any of the black removal spells they would have. Can't really do anything about that, as that is neither a blue nor black source. Okay. So it looks like this one's going to be slipping away from us here.
You having a laugh? Oh, what you doing, son?
I guess I have to 1/1 counter and then sit back and try to block. Like, I'm sure they have no problem trying to swing in with Tolsimir because they'll just get it back with Kethis, or at least that's their goal. And since we have Spellbreaker with a 1/1 counter, we do have a beefy body. Alright, cool. So we're going to Veil of Summer that. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to see. I could fight something right now. I can send Kethis to the yard. Or even better, I can play Royal Scions, pump, have it fight. No, that's being funny.
I appreciate clean victories. I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
All right, I'm gonna do this right now. Target creature I do control, so I guess that's this one. Target creature I don't control, I guess that's Kethis. And then, let's see, I could block there. I don't want to lose Domri, so I'm going to let it sit back here. We do force another removal spell out of the opponent here, which is pretty nice. Yep. Murderous Rider again. Seems good. Looks like they're gonna swing both into oh, if it's both into Domri, that's fine. I mean, I guess I let that go, right?
Back after I've lived my wounds. You'll see.
I will learn what nobody yet knows.
Alright, so we send in Questing Beast to attack. Or at least we know they don't have an Assassin's Trophy currently. That feels good. Do need to find something pretty soon here, because they seem to be just loaded with nothing but removal spells. And like I'm sure they have more removal spells right now. Yep. Sure. You got it. It's just Abzan removal spells. Okay, so I think that concludes that one. We mulled a 5. We did the best we could. So now I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and play all my Veil of Summers. They have so many ways to remove things that I think they're all needed. Royal Scions did work. All right, how many lands do we have? We have 25. Check this out. The stones on this person, we're going down a land. Going down a Fabled Passage. That's right, we're going to 24 lands. And then I'm going to complain about how I don't have mana. But whatever. Maybe it's also possible the deck should just play 24 lands to begin with. Oh boy, that's not a good look. That's worse. All right. Yeah, that we did not want to get... Like, we had no aggression there. No 1-drop. We did go down 1. But, whatever. Let's not take damage for no reason. I don't think I need to bluff this one. They're probably just going to go ahead and... like blow up the first thing we play here, which kind of leads me to believe that no, I kind of want to make a token. I think I still got to make a token.
Welcome to the feast.
Kethis, sure thing.
I invite you to change your...
This way I know there's nothing left on the board. Like, I have to do it. Domri's Ambush is fine when they're tapped out, because I'm afraid of them responding with a removal spell. Oh boy. That's not good for us. Well, there goes my Oko.
Wallow in your
I won't
deceit.
forgive this.
Interesting. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter because I know they play Tulsamir.
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
Okay. So they might have casualties. Oh boy, again? That's brutal.
You won't see the end coming.
I just need to hit a land here. Alright, well, an untapped land, but whatever. Do I want that? I guess that's fine. I get something to do. Let's see here. I'm just gonna fight there. Get rid of
Not often I'm out
Vraska. I have a land on top, so if they casualties me, it'll suck because I do lose my creature, but whatever. Huh. I have two options. I could just attack, threaten lethal, force the removal spell from the opponent. Play Questing Beast means they need to have 2 forms of removal. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Like, they need probably, like, Noxious Grasp Rider. Either or. Just double removal spell works, but... Wow. I did not expect that. And Assassin's Trophy. Very nice. Wow. That was rough. Power of 4 or greater, so they have Chop Down. They actually are just removal tribal. Wow. That was hard to beat. They gain 3 life, so they're back up to 10. This is not going well. Alright, well, let's see what we got.
Courage is the great
I need a loot.
I, with my plan,
Perfect.
is crystallizing.
Alright. I don't think we can take this now. Hand was a little slow. Opponent's deck is a little too removal heavy. Giant Killer, Assassin's Trophy, double Vraska. That's a lot of removal. With a bunch of built-in upside, right? So that's pretty good.
Cover my back, Rowan!
Oath of Kai. Wow. Yeah, okay. We weren't beating this deck. We weren't beating this deck. GG's, opponent. GG's. Way too much action from the opponent. I'll pass. There's still a chance that we draw like Chandra and get out of this, but it has to be Chandra. Oh, well, this isn't going to end well. That's a land or something, not a land on top. Sure. Let's make a food token.
Revel with your king, wild and sovereign and free. I think a little merriment is in order.
I really wish we had one more, like at least a Veil of Summer earlier, because we would have been able to keep any of our threats, but doesn't seem likely now. Alright. Come on, deck. Give me a Chandra. Give me a Chandra.
So it's a game you're interested in.
Charming Prince. I mean, this still makes Chandra alive. Cool deck, though. I like the opponent's deck list. Very good against ours. Not very good against ours is our super duper sweet and non-existent. You know what? Let's just plus here. Plus.
Let's broaden your existence.
Let's see here. Will they use their mana to tap down? Interesting. I thought I'd get to lure them out, and we miss out on a point of damage there, but thought I'd lure out something.
You think I'm crazy? Wait till you see my mates.
Sure, let's make these fight. They'll probably remove my token or whatever, but I gotta get rid of this creature. Because if not, I lose Oko. Losing Oko is a problem. Losing Domri, sure, that's fine, but losing Oko is a problem. Giant Killer into probably Domri. And oh, okay, sure.
Oh, looks like you're all mouth, no hands.
Okay, please Chandra off the top. One time. Nope. Oh boy. It's a lot of power to fight. I don't think there's a reason for us to even play the second Oko. Like what, I can animate it and then still lose Oko? I don't want to... Nah, I don't want to do that. Because they can just Giant Killer it. It's just Chandra that saves us. It's just Chandra that saves us now.
May we meet again, or not.
Oh, come on, not a land. I'm not gonna make another. There's no reason for me to make another token. Like, I'm at 9. If I play anything, Giant Killer taps it down. I guess I could wait. If I draw a Sarkhan, I can make a dragon plus a 3/3. But otherwise, I'm just taking 9, going down to 6. Going to 8, sure. Alright, Chandra, please. Come on. Here we go. Off the top. A goose. Well, you know what? I'm okay with this. The goose did work. The goose did work.
The fool.
And now I pass. I have a way to not do anything, actually. Still dead either way.
Surely you see.
Well, they can tap down with Giant Killer and then tap down again. Force me to pop something. Sure, you got it. Another removal spell. You know what? Alright, we got one more turn. We got one more turn. Another removal spell. Sure. Yep, tap down the goose. You got it. I mean, this is assuming that I don't lose to like a random Oath of Kaya. Sure. Okay.
You're too close-minded.
I'm gonna probably pop the token right now. Sacrifice the food, be mana efficient, I guess. Gain some life back. This way, upcoming turn, I can block, make a food. Oh, thank you so much. Create a food token. Go Chandra, Chandra minus.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here.
All right,
To make a
their
really
turn.
fireball.
I'd love to just get one emblem, but at this point, I'll take whatever. I mean, I was able to at least clear the board. Hopefully they just have like Death Sprouts or something like that. Like creature-specific removal. Like Giant Killer and Wada Wada. Oh, they have casualties. Man. Yeah, we're out of cards, so you got it.
Fresh out of fuel.
Oh, Jesus. That's so brutal. Okay, yeah, you got it. Alright, GG's. Evolution M1 is our next opponent. Let's hope they're not on Removal Tribal. That's a pretty good one against us. Mulligan. Come on. Alright. We'll run it. I guess like this is early interaction, and I'll just move the Questing Beast to the bottom of the deck. We just gotta hope we draw a land here. Land, please. Land, please. Well, I got a land, so I got what I asked for. I accidentally attacked. Again. But, got what I asked for. Should have been more specific. Fabled Passage, creeping up. Hey, hello, hi. Mind if I show up to do some stuff? Let's get a green source. I'm gonna go with a 1/1 counter, as I feel like that'll be more important with the turn coming up. Because they're about to hit their 4th land. Hopefully they tap down. Like, if they tap out entirely. But if they do, I hope it's nothing that removes my Spellbreaker. And I draw a 4th land. As long as like it's a green source or red source, I should be fine. Because then this way I can double Domri's Ambush. Fight the Paradise Druid. Fight whatever they play after. If I even have to. Alright, Night Pact Ambusher. I did not draw what I needed. But, however, I did get a land, so. The Ender of Wolves. The Spellbreaker. Alright, get in there for 5, Spellbreaker. Thank you. Pass back to the opponent. I wish I could have removed their Paradise Druid, but that doesn't look likely. Ooh, there's a black source. Oh no, it might be Abzan Wolves. Yep. Oh, another removal heavy deck. Alright, see how this goes. Yep. Can I do anything about this? What can I do about this? Nothing, right? This gives me another land. I'd probably just draw a land off of Royal Scions. To go Garrick. That's a lot of problems for us. This pumps the Goose. The Goose goes up to 2 damage. 2 damage puts him down to 7. It's not enough, because even then, next turn I go land, Domri, plus... That's only plus 4. Yeah, alright, let's do this.
It's a beautiful day for chaos. There'll be nothing
Cool.
but dust when I'm done.
Swing in with the Goose, put him down to 8. Leave up a Boreal Grazer as a way to potentially block. I needed to keep them off 6 mana if I could. Just to do whatever I can to prevent them from hitting Garruk right now. Or Garruk. Tolsimir, that's a problem. Oh, darn. The business. Alright. Didn't draw the land like I wanted.
They can only punish they catch ya.
Alright. Here we go again. Hopefully they don't have anything like a bunch of like wolves to drop off Garruk or another Murderous Rider. Seems like back-to-back matches have been Abzan. Maybe Abzan's the new hotness. Surprisingly, we didn't even play a Field of the Dead deck yet. Or no, we did. We just killed him immediately. It's interesting. I see what's going to happen here. They're probably going to kill try to, let me see here. Tolsimir again? Okay, well, that's a little bit of a nuisance. Sure. Well then, how about that?
We won't answer the other guild.
With my sister by my side, I do not lose a quest of mystery.
So I lose Domri probably. So I gotta try to find a land. If they show me Garruk, I'll concede here. So much removal from this Abzan Wolves deck. Oh, is it another Murderous Rider? It's Lily.
Your corpse will volunteer. This looks like a fun
This is gonna be a
game to
problem.
play.
Yep.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll
Yeah,
see.
we stumbled too much on mana. Let's go to the next one. We needed to draw like Questing Beast there. Just all these like removal heavy decks are becoming a huge problem for us. So, we'll go down on the 3-drop planeswalkers like Royal Scions and Domri and whatnot. I need to stick something on the board to fight for board. Who would have thought I'd get paired literally back to back in the same matchup of an archetype that I did not expect to see. I will admit that right now. All right, and now we are on the play again. Okay, luckily we got the Goose this time, so that feels good. Let's start off with the shock here. So we have two options. We can go Goose into Domri or Goose into Oko. I like Goose into Oko into Domri. And my reasoning behind that is because this way we could just keep making food tokens, so Gilded Goose can kind of just fuel itself. Or I mean, the Oko can fuel the Goose. That's right. Not the other way around. The Goose does not fuel Oko. Oko fuels the Goose. We've already seen Goose go all the way one game. Notice the ones we lost, we didn't have Goose. Last round, opponent recognized the threat, killed our Goose. All right, where you at, opponent? Ho, jeez, that's double Goose. Submit, play Oko. Oko makes a food. Pass to the opponent.
Think a little merriment is
I want to draw a land here. Ideally, if we can hit a land, that'd be beautiful. Untapped land, once again, Shuffler. Untapped land. I must state this specifically, or else. Well, you know. Well, you know. Let me think here. Can't I just make a food token that isn't hasting? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
You think I'm crazy? Wait till you see my mates. Oh, I wish you could.
Double Goose again. We actually can swap that. I want that. Give them the token. So now we have the ability to play Incubation Druid. We have the Incubation Druid. We can... Wow, we have a pretty stacked board here when it comes to... Like, we have the 4th mana now, for sure. And we don't even have to sack a food for it. But we gave them food, so we're still nice. See? Everybody wins in this transaction. I get Incubation Druid, you get dinner. 2 geese are going to start beating you down. Never mind. 0 geese will beat you down because they're all going to get exiled. Great. Good times. Good times. All right. Darn it. Come on.
They can only punish you if they catch.
All right. Pass back to the opponent. We've got quite the army now. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel a little bad that we lost all of our goose, but you know what? Or geese. We got the questing beast now. Questing beast, get there. All right, they're playing tap lands. Probably gonna eat a murderous rider, I think. Pretty sure we're about to eat a murderous rider to the face, or the questing beast will at least. Come on, Veil of Summer, before they kill something. Well, never mind.
May we meet again, or not.
Perfect. Now we have a land. Huh. Is that something I can afford to play right now? Like, part of me wants to just make a land, or make a mana, so this way I can play Incubation Druid to pump, or make Incubation pump itself. I think that might be the line.
You can see your face beating.
All right, pass it back to them. And now they've got to beat our 4-power Incubation Druid and our Questing Beast. And if they only can remove one, then that's great news, because then we're going to go Royal Scions next turn. Nice! And we got there. This is all on the back of the geese. All on the back of the geese. Just the way we drew it up. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I feel like maybe Royal Scions might be better than one spell. All right, cool. Come on, give me a better 7, or another 7. Something like 2 lands, Mana Doric, 2 3-drops? Or like 2 lands, Mana Doric, 2 3-drops, and a Veil of Summer. Well, it's something. Sure, I'll keep that. Let's get the goose action going early. All right, please don't kill my goose. Please don't kill my goose. Please let me draw a 3-drop. Don't kill the goose! No 3-drop in sight. Lame. So this is 3 mana. Technically, I could play this. If I get to keep my goose. That's a bit risky. I'm gonna just try this though. Oh, Questing Beast again. Sure, we'll try that. I mean, we have a lot of Questing Beast, so I actually should have probably bottomed that. I have 2 Questing Beast. I don't know why I would keep that. Alright, good news. I gotta keep my goose. And at least I know you can't Legion's End this Questing Beast. Currently. Unless there's some weird world where you can make that happen. I'll sack this food. And we're just gonna keep hitting it with Questing Beast. That's the game plan. Punch with Questing Beast. Punch with Questing Beast again. I mean, it's legendary, so I don't think we should have kept that one on top, but hopefully they don't have the punish for it. Cool. So we take some damage. And we can get the forest off Fabled Passage, so that should be good. Now, if the opponent has removal, I would wait until we go to attacks with Questing Beast. They're also at 5 mana. That can't be good for me. What lands do we have out of these colors? We have the castle lands. We have the red one. I don't want that. We have the blue one. And we have the green one. And at least I know that Tulsamir can't fight down my Questing Beast. He can't, however, fight down my goose. Well, you know. Well, you know, opponent, you know. I might have a few Questing Beast in hand. Sometimes it's gotta be like that, you know? Shuffler's got jokes. They're giving me all my lands. I love it. I love it. Get in there. Alright, pass back to the opponent, who probably has like Liliana or something sad for me. Like that. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Alright, just give me a good card. Oh, no, they have a good card on top. Give me a very good card right now. Hey. That's not good for me. Well, I'm going to make the food token, because I know what's about to happen. Sure. Well, Shuffler, you're so funny. Shuffler does the darnest things. So that's how many legendaries? I'm just going to play this Questing Beast. Be, I guess, semi-mana efficient. Hold on, did they just cast Thought Erasure? I just processed that right now. What? This is a delayed response. Wait a minute, what? Why? Okay, sure. Wow. I love that that just hit me right now that they played a thought erasure. I was totally chill with it before.
Rise, my elemental friend.
What do I have for all of that? A stomping grounds. All right, GG's. Okay, we got one last round to go. As you know, we always try to do 5 rounds of Magic here. Even though we lost the last one. Ooh, this I'll try. I will gladly try this list. Or this hand. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's what the deck wants to do, right? Drop some sweet 3-drop planeswalkers. Or 3-drop threats on turn 2. As long as we have some sweet mana dorks. Alright, so we get to drop Mountain down. Hello, opponent. Sacrifice the food. Sweet. Let's go looting.
My plan is crystallizing.
Huh. I'm gonna throw away a Domri's Ambush. Might seem a little loose, but whatever. Alright, perfect. Perfection. Enters tapped. I'm not going to attack.
I will learn what nobody yet knows.
And this way I can leave back the Gilded Goose to make another another wonderful food token. Maybe nothing resolves, who knows. Opponent could be on that. Oh, blue-white flying, huh? Alright. Ooh. How do I feel about all of this? I could just play Domri's Ambush and make it fight this so that their creatures don't cost like a really cheap amount.
You will not block our noble path.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I look forward to seeing you running away. We are the many.
Alright, sweet. And then now we get in there for 4 damage. That's right. The Grazer coming in hot. Empyrean Eagle. So it looks like it's blue-white flyers. I'm just going to draw some cards here. Don't mind me.
We will unleash our united strength.
All upstairs.
What's that? Something smells rotten. Wait, that might be.
We did not draw a land out of all of that. I think I have lethal, right? Or, I mean, I could play Questing Beast. Questing Beast gets in for some damage. Is that really that good? I have a few lines of play here. I can go Oko, make that into something. Hey, you know what? Let's just do that.
Open your heart to the magic that dances around you. Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
And then now, get in there. And we can kill him next turn. Either way. Doesn't matter how this work like spins out. I mean, we have the food token. They've got to somehow be faster and deal like 20 damage to us while at 2. Alright, cool. So we take game 1. What I assume to be against blue-white flyers. So I'm going to bring in Fry. That seems good. Ceratops, as that Michael Ceratops has protection from blue. That seems pretty important. Everything flies, so I'm going to take out Chandra. Gilded Goose, some blockers. Yeah. This isn't a fight, so this is fine, because like Domri's Ambush only deals the damage, which eliminates the concern I have of them like potentially pumping all their stuff. Questing Beast, I can go down 1. Chandra is going to be sweet for a board wipe. Lava Coil might be needed. Lava Coil might be needed. Go down a Royal Scions. Spellbreaker's pretty decent. Go down Questing Beast. We're going down some of the late game so we can lower our curve. And usually I know Krasis scales, but the thing is like the Krasis usually you want to do for like around 5 mana, or I mean for 6 mana. Don't want this hand, don't have early interaction, or ways to like drop a ton of my lands. So we need our 1-drops. We have even less 1-drops than we did before, but I can't keep mulliganing down to a nothing. So somehow we found more lands. Oh, Shuffler. You're so funny. Perfect. Shuffler with the jokes. You got it. I'm not too worried about them countering us, so that's why I didn't bring in Veil of Summer. And maybe after this match we'll find out, or after this game we'll find out how much I should be worried about it. Great. Another land. Please let me do something. Alright, Fairy Vandal. So it's definitely blue-white flyers or something like it. Probably play Brazen Borrower too. Let's find out if this gets countered or not. Nice. Okay, well, at least I know this resolves. Cool, another land. Just what the doctor ordered. I'm going to put counters on them. So this way I can kill multiples. In the event that they try to do anything like, I don't know, double block, I at least get to pick off a decent amount of stuff with this. As opposed to it just being a 3-3 and getting just some cheap damage in now. When we're already into the late game. We're moving into the mid game now. No blocks. Sure, Prison Realm. They top that card, so it's either A, another removal spell, or 1/1 counter again, and pass. Yep, Spectral Sailor. You got it. Okay, I'm going to actually kill the Spectral Sailor. That's the one that matters the most to me. Sure. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, sweet. Get in there for 5. We draw a blue source. We can play Hydroid Crisis. Yep, take 2. Yeah, I figured they're not going to block, right? There's no reason for them to. They can do that on our turn, though, right? Oh, that's nice. Well, luckily for us, we don't have to worry about... Huh, interesting. Well, we found our blue source. And it blocks. Heckin' yeah. I mean, what? If they trade a ton of their creatures, that's great news. Alright, cool. So we trample over for 4. That's 2, 4, 6. Yep. Mountain Seer. So we can block any of the... So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep. Oh, wow. What a really good draw. I mean, that's amazing. I can't even be mad about that. And I have to block or I die. So, sure. Seems good. Ah, unfortunate. Alright, let's go to the next one. That was pretty good from them. I mean, they were able to just, like, go off there pretty much. They drew everything they needed. That was pretty sweet. Creatures I control with flying. Alright, alright, alright. Enough of the memes. Enough of the memes. Going down a goose. Shuffler, no more jokes. No more jokes, please. Cool. I'll keep it. That's turn 3 planeswalker, or turn 2 planeswalkers. I'll keep that. That's another land. So now we're going to be able to play Oko.
Those blind to tyranny, they just can't see it.
Let's make a food token. I might need the reach.
Welcome to
I might need the reach. Yep, Cerulean Drake, you got it.
You must be mad to tussle with me.
Surely you see the humor here.
I was raised by wolves. Though they
Okay. I love Domri's voice lines. Alright, get in there. Food token go. Food token activate. Whatever you want to say. Oko next turn can steal me one of these cards. Actually, never mind. I don't think I'll have to anymore. So I can just plus. I kind of want to trade that. Not an elemental. Bird wizard. Yeah, let's trade. Here's how we should do this. We should attack first, right? We attack first. Maybe they block. Maybe they don't. Cool.
I assure you our deal is worth your while.
they can only punish you if they
And then now I play this, so I get to keep Cerulean Drake.
Everyone knows the big
And now it's my
explosions
turn.
are more fun.
With a super sweet Cerulean Drake. And we have protection from red, so it lives through Chandra, which is pretty major. Double Cerulean Drake from the opponent. You got it. Let's think about this here. Another land.
getting a little warm in here.
It's not for you.
Oh, have at it, boys.
Okay. Opponent's got quite a board state. I should probably grab an island. I need to, whatever I do, I need to protect Chandra. So no attacks. Sit back. Wait a little bit. Let them hope that they could just die from the emblem, right? They could sack this, but if it's a spell that targets me, this Cerulean Drake, or targets them. Quasi-duplicate. Alright. I've seen this one before. So, okay, cool. Oh, that's so good. Well, alright, sure thing. Alright, cool. We swing in. They block. They don't. Whatever. We turn Cerulean Drake into a 3/3. Yeah. Their Cerulean Drake, that is.
Gaze into my face.
I always wanted to make a really big fireball.
We won't answer them.
And then now we can play Sarkhan. I guess we could have killed him, but you know what? Why would we do that? I wasn't sure if they had a counter spell, so I wanted to do the sure thing. GG's. Well, we finished 1.5 leagues at 3-2 because we went 2-0, then we lost 2, and as you know how it works on Arena, if you lose 2 in a league, it ends that league's run. But then I like to get 5 games of Magic in, so we played one more game after that, and we won that one. So we went 3-2. The deck, okay, the deck does lack some things. I'm noticing, like, my problem is that I don't have a ton of ways to deal with. Like, if it's a removal heavy deck, the 2 decks that we got stomped on by were both the Abzan Werewolf decks or something like that, where all they did was just remove all of our stuff and then we died. Whether it was just removing a single planeswalker, like, we have to get the jump on them on those removal heavy decks. We have to have the turn 1 play to drop the early bombs. And maybe I made a mistake in going down 1, like a Boreal Grazer or 2, because the deck, as I continue to play through it, as you all know, I learned the deck as we play through it together. I learned that, yeah, I think maybe we really can't afford to take out any of the 1-drops, just because the fact that we need them to get these 3-drops down early. This way that they're always on the back pedal, and then we just keep hitting them with more 3-drops. Of course, unfortunately, we did get flooded out along the way in some of the matches, or mana stuck in some parts. But nonetheless, the deck was fun, and Temur, I mean, like, so far, the blue really is just for Oko. Everything else is just whatever. Like, Royal Scion's decent, but, like, it's really just about Oko. Krasis, obviously very good. A way to help us refill our hand. So, Oko and Krasis are definitely worth it. And maybe, like, the way we can revisit this archetype is through either A, chopping the creatures, like Questing Beast and Spellbreaker, and just loading up on more Planeswalkers, and just essentially being Temur Super Friends. And maybe that's the line to go. But I feel like I have obviously ridiculously, like, a tremendous amount of love for Planeswalkers, but I could also see me just dropping most of the Planeswalkers, play only a few, and then just going more mid-rangey creature heavy. But then we start looking at what green-red has to offer, which is like Skargan Hellkites and things like that. Would be Gruul splashing blue. So we'll have to revisit the deck sometime, probably in the later weeks to come. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Fish 5-0. And as always, if you want to see what decks, like, if you have any recommendations for decks that we should make into decks and videos here, please let me know in the comment section. Or, of course, you can always email me at theasianavenger@mtggoldfish.com. So without saying any more and holding you up, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for enjoying my content, and however you choose to enjoy my content, thank you for doing so. And thank you for coming by, checking out my Twitch channel, everybody. It's so nice meeting everybody that watches these videos in my channel. And lastly, if you like the content we make here at MTG Goldfish, feel free to leave a like and a sub, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video comes up. Other than that, it's your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger, signing out. I'll see you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.